Peace and plants, family. We out here. Now, this video right here may be controversial. It may be a little, may hurt some feelings. But I don't care, because I'm talking to my people right now. I'm talking to those that have family down south. I'm talking to my people. I'm not talking to anybody else but my people right now. And I'm telling you, it is your duty. It is your duty to go back home. It's your duty to bring home within you. It's your duty to be who you are and honor your grandmother. We are farmers, Southeastern Indians, Southeastern people that look like us. We are farmers by heart, by DNA, by blood. Everybody has a story, but I'm talking about the Southeastern Indian story right now. I'm talking about the Alabama story. I'm talking about the Mississippi story. I'm talking about the Georgia, the South Carolina story. We all have grandmothers. We all have duties out here. Do not lose sight of why you are here. You understand we are a great group that did not migrate anywhere else. Nowhere. You ask a question to a quote-unquote black person that looked just like me, right? That has far and deep roots down south. You ask them where they from, it's not from anywhere else. It's not across the boat. You ask them their oldest family member, what do they know about? It's usually down south. And what does that mean? There were great cultures down south. There were great farmers. I mean, spiritual people that you will never understand unless you look, unless you ask. You must ask. You must ask your grandmothers for the power. You must ask your grandmothers, how do you think I'm doing this stuff? You know how many people talk crap? You know how many people say certain things about me or have through the years? The seed of agriculture has been in me. I didn't know why. I'm from North Philly. I was born in North Philly. But when you start doing your research and your genealogy, you see that your grandmother came here. Your grandmother came to Philadelphia from South Carolina in the 1930s. Prior to that, we knew nothing about Philadelphia. And going further back, that's when you get into that long hair that you might see videos, pictures that I put on Instagram. That's where you get to my grandmother. That's when you get to our culture, our Indian culture, which is called Aniyamwiya. A lot of us were displaced and renamed as Cherokee. Many of us. But you have to do your research. It is your duty to be a steward of this land. Do you understand? It's so much. When I do my videos, when I did my video, I think it was a few weeks ago, and I was driving through the country. I was driving through the most rural areas of Georgia. Do you seen how many? If you didn't, please go back. I think the video is titled Abandoned Land. It's titled Abandoned Land. Please go back and look at that video, especially if you know I'm talking to you. Please go back and look at that video. Your offspring need to know. You want everybody to keep walking around thinking this and that? Do you see a giraffe walking around like he a dog? No, it's time to stop playing the game. Stop playing these games. Let your grandparents run through. Let your grandmother run through. Her will must be done. Stop fighting it. Everywhere else you go, anywhere else you go, you're gonna hit a roadblock. Stop fighting it. It's not cute. It don't look good. It don't look good to you. Find out who you are. And let me give y'all a quick tip. Our heritage, our culture as Southeastern Indians, as Alabama, Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina. We're going to go to Texas. We recognize a matriarch. We respect a matriarch. What does that mean? That means that lineage goes through the mother. Always remember that. Now, you will find a settler. You will find a settler. You may find different things or whatever. But usually, you'll find that mother. And honor who you are. Honor the soil that you walk on. Just like she did. Guys, research this land. Research the Great Wilderness. That is what this is, Turtle Island. Research the trees, how huge they were. All we know about is the redwood forests in California. Those are the only trees that we know of in America that are so huge, so big. I mean, ginormous. But did you ever think all of our trees were like that? All of our trees were like that. They got cut down. Research the industrial time. They got cut down. Research that. I'm telling you. Don't ask nobody. Research. And connect with your spirit. Connect with the spirit. Connect with the great spirit. I'm telling you. The trees were ginormous. I mean, every time I do research about it, I mean, it makes me cry to understand what happened. And because I understand my connection to the land and that I never left. So it hurts to understand that. But you must educate your mind. You must educate yourself. You must educate yourself. Your offspring depends on it. Do you understand that they have a job, that they have duties? Do you understand that you have a culture, that you have a heritage? Do you understand that you have a people, that you are a people, and that you've never left? Do you understand? A lot of us are just a hop, skip, and a jump away from down south. A lot of us have visited down south. You know, we go on it like a vacation every summer. But you don't realize that, yo, hey, this is where you need to be. This is where you need to continue doing your legacy. I'm not out here to play games, y'all. The land speaks to me, and I speak back. I'm not out here to play games. Honor your mother. Honor your grandmother and those that come before her in the form of her. Very serious chat, y'all. Subscribe. Let me know how y'all took it. That was a mouthful. But we ready. We ready. It's time to stop playing around. It's time to stop being, you know what I mean? What are you doing? You hear me talking about a lot of things in my videos. You hear me talking about a lot of history in my videos, a lot of spirituality in my videos, and I hope you are connecting with it. I have asked my ancestors to widen your dreams. My kinfolk, my people that need to be back home and do the work. I've asked the ancestors to widen your dreams and widen your minds for beautiful dreams to enter and for your ancestors to speak to you, because your ancestors want you to do what my ancestors want me to do. Yeah, there's bands, there's nations, there are different indigenous people on America here, everywhere, but we're on America. And each one of us has a duty. Each one of us has a job, specific. So I have definitely asked for the guidance, and I've definitely asked for our ancestors to widen your minds when you are the most vulnerable, the most ready to hear the truth. This ain't nothing that they want you to be. This is who you are. You have no choice. We have no choice. The nature has no choice to speak to us, but do we have a choice to ignore it? No. It's time to stop that nonsense. That's why there's a lot of craziness going on. Okay? When you speak to someone, they ought to speak back, right? That's respect. Hey, how you doing? Yo, peace. Yo, what's good, yo? If nobody speak back to you, you're going to feel some type of way. How you think nature feel every day, all day? Especially from the people that come from this land. If you do listen, I'm going to get out of here. But I want to say one more thing. I went to, and I spoke about this on a previous video. I'm not sure exactly which one right now, but I spoke about this on a previous video. And I went to Decatur, Georgia for a plant conference, an ACGA plant conference. It was amazing. It was a 2-day conference. And as soon as I got out my truck, I looked down at, I mean, I didn't look down at the soil. The soil kind of shouted out at me because of the color of the soil. I've never seen soil. I've never seen soil like this. I'm telling you something, y'all. I've seen a lot of beautiful things. I've seen a lot of different soil textures and a lot of different elements of nature. But this color of soil was exactly the color of my skin. The exact color of my grandmother's skin. And her mother. And her mother. So let's slow down. Breathe. Like I said, I know this was a mouthful, but it's time to stop playing. Embrace nature like nature always embraces you. Speak back to nature. Stop being ignorant. Speak back to nature when you walk past. Talk to it. Talk to the tree. Stop playing. I don't care. All of this stuff, I don't care. It's not crazy. You crazy when you don't do it, when you don't honor your heritage, when you don't honor who you are. That's crazy. Now let's think about that. When you trying to be a giraffe and you a damn dog. That's crazy. When you trying to be an owl and you acting like a peacock. Yeah, they both birds, but they know their place. You see what I'm saying? Fowl of the land, they still know their place. They are brethren, they are sister, and they know their place. They awake. They more awake than we are. Let's get on it. Let's get on it. Follow nature. Do what our people did. Much love.